The amount of time it takes Victoria to solve a crossword puzzle can be modeled by a continuous and uniformly distributed variable. It's the random time between 4 minutes and 12 minutes. So before we even go on, a uniform distribution means that everything has an equal chance. You know, like the normal distribution, you would make a histogram, it looks like this. The uniform distribution, it's like a bunch of histogram bars where they're all approximately the same height. Okay. So between 4 and 12 minutes, that means we have an 8-minute time span that it could land in. Let's see, the probability that Victoria will take, let's say x is the amount of time. The probability that the time is greater than 8 minutes for the puzzle, given that she has already have been working on it for 7 minutes. So we're given the information that Victoria has already been working on it for greater than 7 minutes. Remember, that's the formula we learned last week. That's the notation we use when we're given some information. The probability of A given B. We had this formula for conditional probabilities. It's the probability of A and B divided by the probability of B. So this is like our A, and this is like our B. So what we need to do to find this is the probability of A and B. The probability of being greater than 7 minutes, greater than 8 minutes, and greater than 7 minutes. Those two need to intersect when we say the word and, right? So the probability of being greater than 8 minutes and being greater than 7 minutes, that's just the probability of being greater than 8 minutes. Divide by the probability of being greater than 7 minutes, because this is like our B. And then to evaluate that probability, what's the probability that we're greater than 8 minutes? So it's somewhere between 4 and 12 minutes. So if we start on 8, then it's 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 4 minutes between 8 and 12 minutes. So since it's uniform, the probability is 4 out of 8. Okay, and that comes from the fact that the random time is between 4 minutes and 12 minutes. There's an 8-minute span between those two numbers, right? So there's 8 options. To be greater than 8, that means we have 4 options. You could the 8th to the 9th minute, the 9th to the 10th minute, the 10th to the 11th minute, and the 11th to the 12th minute. There's 4 out of 8 here. And the probability of being greater than 7 minutes, there's 5 minutes that meet that criteria. The 7th to the 8th, the 8th to the 9th, the 9th to the 10th minute, the 10th to the 11th minute, and the 11th to the 12th minute. So if you try to divide these two with your calculator, you're going to get 1 out of 8. And actually I should show that, because look, if they're asking you to divide these two fractions, 4 out of 8 divided by 5 out of 8, you'd flip and multiply the second fraction. Oh, shoot, I'm actually wrong here. Yeah, flip and multiply, that should be 4 out of 5. Ooh, good thing I did it out. 4 out of 5 is the probability.